All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Everyday Upland. I'm here to talk about today's MV Motor sale. Didn't even have an opportunity at all. I guess whenever Upland drops these notifications, it's best to kind of be in the Discord to be on top of things because I registered probably about half an hour after it dropped because that's when I noticed it. I think it popped up on Twitter first. And then when I opened the app, like 5 minutes after I was on the app registering for the MV Motor sale, that's when it popped up in app. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm clearly late. So I guess the Discord is the best way of going about it. So I had to come and show up at the MV Motor to see what's happening. See why is it that they only had like 500? Like it went pretty fast. Like it was like that and it was done. Like my closest one, I believe, was about 6 hours away, and there's no chance of me getting anything. I saved up for a while to see if I could get at least, like a van or something, but I wasn't even close. But I believe next time when I do find out when this is going to happen or have an idea, which will be probably the end of April sometime before the next sale, I'm going to be hitting up the Discord. And what I'll do is that I'll see if I can let you guys know if it's possible. I'll probably try and post something on my YouTube channel or something, make a post. Or if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I'll put in my handle here in the chat, and then you guys can follow me. Give me 1 second there. Yeah. All right, so there's my handle in the chat. You guys can follow me there on Twitter, and hopefully, if you guys are following me, maybe you'll be able to catch that sale as well. So, but right now it was just like, oh man, I was so close. Well, I shouldn't say I was close. I believe if I had okay, there we go. Yeah, if I had more time, if I'd gotten a little bit earlier, probably would have helped out a lot. But the next time I have the feeling or have an idea of MV Motor sale, I'm gonna be tuning into the Discord so I can get the right away update because I believe they're the ones who get it first. So it's something that, if you want to be the inside, I got lucky and scored a green van. Yeah, see, man, it was hard. Like, what time do you remember when you registered? Did you register exactly at like I think 9 o'clock Pacific time? Because if you're not registered within that first half an hour, your chances are very slim. And even some of the cars were selling slow, and by the time it came around to my time, which was hours away, if not a day away, I wasn't able to get anything. And what I've noticed too, Jimmy, is that the vans are hot commodities because when you go and look to see them for sale, they're almost 1 million upics for them. So you got a good one, man. The fact that you're able to get a cargo van, there isn't many of them selling, and the prices are insane. So that's why I wanted to get a van because I was just like, you know what, the value of these things are amazing. So yeah, guys. So yeah, I'll try and do that for the next one. I don't know if I'm gonna take part because Upland is kind of mentioning other things coming. There's a lot of things happening that is not necessarily a part of Upland, but it can be a part of Upland because Upland has a partnership. This is the next topic. Upland has a partnership with Mavion, right? And they're having so this is it right here. This is a company that Upland has recently announced is Mavion. So they have a Twitter space chat tomorrow at approximately 5 o'clock Eastern time, which I think is 1 p.m. Pacific time. I'm not 100% on the exact timing of that, but you'll be able to see what is going on. So when I look up this company, there isn't much out there really about them. Even their Twitter is really about what they plan to do. Like recently now with Upland, is the okay? So oh, that's a thread. Okay, so sorry, I was just reading this post here. Let me zoom in it so you guys can see. Yeah, so they're going to be explaining what they're bringing to Upland, and what I've kind of read and understood about them, it's like a woman-led organization, like women-led organization for like the metaverse and digital art and digital collectibles, and women getting involved in the metaverse, right? And I think that's their aim. Plus, they have the people who are able to design wearables, right? Which is the next big thing, because Upland recently introduced avatars in the game. So now players can now have there's a lot of property in Venice, LA. Oh, okay, okay. See, I didn't even know that. I haven't been to into Las Vegas in a while, so I don't even know that. So thank you for that one. So I that's good. So yeah, so I guess that's where they're going to be starting out of in Venice. Oh, Venice, LA. Oh, it's LA. I thought I was reading it wrong. I thought it was Las Vegas. Okay, I gotta go check that out. But yeah, so they're going to announce all of that tomorrow and talk about all the different things that they'll be bringing to Upland. So it's funny how this kind of happened, because I was considering to either create a new channel or make it another part of the everyday Upland, even though it's not really a part of Upland. I don't know if I make a new channel about it or not, but we'll see how it goes today. But so what is happening now is that a lot of big brands are getting involved in the metaverse, and a lot of them are like clothing companies. Like give me one sec, let me go on my profile here, and I clicked on a lot of them, so I'm going to try and start towards the bottom. All right, so as you can see there's Hugo Boss. This one I'm really interested in. As you can see in this video, you can actually go and buy the merch in real life. They all have a barcode in this. You could scan it, attach it to your avatar, and it's called physical, or whatever it is. So it's like the physical item you can now bring into the metaverse and put it on your avatar. And since Upland has added this feature now in the game, it's integrating all these different aspects of the metaverse, of Web3, all in one, especially now that we all have an avatar. And I believe that's what the Mavion collaboration is kind of introducing us to wearables. And this is one of the first collaborations Upland has that they want to bring into the game. And a lot of these companies, so like I said, like Hugo Boss, Tommy Hilfiger, this is what really made me look deeper into it, because I like Tommy Hilfiger myself, and I saw someone post on my Twitter here, them and their avatar wearing a Tommy Hilfiger bomber style jacket, right? So I kind of dug a little bit deeper, and I come to find out that all these major brands are making their way into the metaverse by selling wearables, and this is one of the companies. So, and also most of this stuff is going to be taking place in Decentraland to kind of introduce it to everyone. Clark's, which is another brand, another big brand, I believe. I wear their shoes. I like their shoes a lot. I have a collection of Clark's. They're going to be doing it in Decentraland, and as well, they're going to be selling their wearables in the metaverse. So this is how a lot of companies are getting in the metaverse. And this is all going to be happening, I believe, this week. So this will be tomorrow, will be Thursday, but most people will be seeing this, is the Metaverse Fashion Week. So the Metaverse Fashion Week is the introduction of all these big brands selling their wearables. This is why Upland is collaborating with Mavion at this time, because of what is happening in other metaverses. Right? So yeah, I had to just add this in from Zoolander as the intro to the whole fashion week that's taking place right now in the metaverse. So I did say Clark's, I said Tommy Hilfiger, and Hugo Boss. I think those are the three that I've found recently that has any type of anything visual that you could show. Let me go up a little bit more. Yes. So the partnership that we saw previously with the hat and the scanning is Hugo Boss and this company called um, Imaginary Ones, right? So they have collaborated and kind of to show their wearables plus I guess their style is that the bubbles design all Hugo Boss out, and this is their way of showing off. This is like their what is it called? The catwalk, I guess you would call it, where all these brands go and show off their new clothing line for spring and summer coming up. But this is Hugo Boss showing off its metaverse gear along with a collaboration with another company that does like these digital collectibles. So they've come together to make these types of collaboration. Here's another one from Imaginary Rides. Is the Bubble Duck. Their style is that whole bubbly, everything they create bubbly. Their bubbly trucks and stuff like that. I follow these guys, but as this whole fashion week, Metaverse Fashion Week goes on, I'll be able to get a better deep dive and see what comes from it and what other companies make announcement. I did see here where Coach is another brand, yeah, that is planning on yeah, here's another Hugo Boss as well. And I think these are cool. I really like these designs, the whole bubble and showing off the different brands and stuff like that, right? I believe where is it? Where the Coach? Where it gave me a list. I think it's at the very bottom. Just give me 1 second here. Is it? No. Tommy Hilfiger, Clark's, Fashion Week. Okay, right here. So Coach and Adidas as well is participating in the Metaverse Fashion Week 2023. So as more of this stuff comes out, I'll be able to bring that information to you guys so you guys can see what is happening in the metaverse and how this can kind of go along with Upland because Upland has introduced those avatars. And it's good now that we can get involved in all these different aspects of the metaverse and not only Upland and can even bring some of those things into Upland, which is what Upland is working on right now, trying to why it's calling itself the super app. And you can see now with the OMA 3 and all these companies working together, you can see it all being meshed together as one big metaverse. And I think it's awesome. It looks great. And it's something that I never thought would have happened so quickly, but I like the pace things are moving at. And I believe this is Nike. I think Nike is involved in there. It doesn't state that, but the fact that you have all these Air Forces available that you can actually own in the game, right? And even resell. And I think that's going to be a big part of it too. So us guys that are in Upland, here's an angle where you could make some upics is venture out to these other metaverses, get the collectibles that they have, things that they have for sale. Hopefully they're not crazily priced. Bring it into Upland, and maybe or possibly you'll be able to sell these things to Uplanders and get them to put it on their avatars as well. So there's so many ways that you can look at it, but right now this is just the starting stage of all of this and what's happening in the metaverse right now. I believe this is probably the first season when it comes to wearables in the metaverse. Also, this is one here. It's a form of like physical art and digital art in one. How it works is, let me find this company here. I didn't retweet them in a certain order, so that's why I'm going up and down. So this company here called Solid NFTs is what they do is that they're able to whatever NFTs that you want, and if you actually want a physical copy of it, they're able to print that NFT out. And as you see in the back of this NFT, it gives you the QR code where you can scan and view it digitally as well. So you both have the physical and the digital NFT. This is why I want to kind of venture into this types of stuff, because this is quite new, it's quite interesting, and it all can be integrated into Upland, right? And it can be put on our avatars, and we can use it in I think it's called spatial, where you'll be able to view a lot of these wearable NFTs and different sort of things that are going to be integrated into the metaverse, right? So I did see a video. I don't think I retweeted that video. I should have retweeted it, where how it's showing you how the whole spatial part of it and how the NFTs look on the avatars. It looked pretty awesome. I first saw that, and I forgot to retweet it, and I kind of went down this rabbit hole of seeing all these different types of NFTs, and I was just like, yeah, I'm all for it, and I started retweeting those things. And also, there is a NFT Paris happening as well this week. Even though lots of stuff that's happening over there, there's still a lot of people that are attending this event. So you'll be able to display your NFTs, and I believe that company, Solid NFTs, is one of the companies that will be able to print your NFT so you can have a physical copy of it, which I think is awesome in general. So, guys, so many things is happening when it comes to the metaverse. Um, the Upland is a part of all of this. It all can be integrated into Upland. At the end of the day, I think this is awesome. This is great. It's good to see the metaverse growing. It's good to see all the different ideas, all the companies working together, big brands coming into the metaverse and expressing themselves through fashion, which is always something that's been in the real world. And sometimes for some people, it's an important part of their life is to be able to express who they are as an individual. And these companies are making it happen in the metaverse. And I think all of this is awesome. It's a good look. I can't wait to see it where it goes from here, and how Upland, if Upland, hopefully Upland can play some part in this and bring it to us, because I did mention in previous videos where I said Upland will be turning into a marketplace, right? So with Upland, I this is what I believe, right? Is going to be a marketplace. All these other aspects of the metaverse can all be integrated into Upland. And this is why, having a meta venture possibly could be a good thing in Upland, because people who may not necessarily want to go into Decentraland or other metaverses because they're so expensive. Upland makes it a lot easier for people to enter the metaverse and to have the ability to do some of the same things in the Upland metaverse versus the other metaverses that are out there. It just makes it so much easier and more awesome, and will attract even more players into Upland, right? So, like I said, this is a good look. I'm happy in the direction where Web3, the metaverse, blockchain, NFTs, all those things are going. And I think this is awesome, guys. And I believe that's all I have for you guys today. I will try to see how this whole Web3 metaverse thing goes. I don't know if I'm going to start a new channel with that or make it another subsection on my everyday Upland page, but it all kind of works together. So it's going to take me some time to kind of figure that out. If you guys like the content, as always, please leave a comment down below. I'll definitely respond to you. If you guys haven't watched this channel and haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Hit that bell notification. And guys, please, once again, thank you for watching, and tune in the next time. I'm going to try and do my videos for sure every Monday. And anytime that there's more of this metaverse stuff, I'll try to set a date during the week that I can be consistent, and you guys don't have to try and figure out when I'll be on all the time. So I can have the whole metaverse stuff and Web3 stuff and NFT, blockchain, all that, as well as my Upland content, which will be dropping every Monday, 9:30. Sometimes I'll be late. If not, I'll be at 10 o'clock. But for sure, 9:30 every Monday, Everyday Upland will be dropping something. And probably if this works out, this gets a lot of views, or if I continue to do more videos and it grows, I'll be dropping more metaverse content another day during the week, and we'll see how it goes from there. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Good night, y'all.